Hello there everybody, Oymon here, and welcome back to Breathedge. So, when we last left off, we were on the verge, like on the very edge of finally lowering the radiation for the 6th and final time. But I was a bit of an idiot, and although I considered needing to craft this, I didn't actually think it would be necessary, and yeah, I'm stupid. So, oh well, what are you going to do? But we can get away with that now. So, yeah, we need to go over there. We need to start up the centrifuge, and that will hopefully be the last thing we need to do. Maybe, possibly, who the hell knows. Then once you've done that, I think we got to go over here to the Normandy, because once the radiation has been, like, lowered, it should be okay. Aside from that, we more or less explored everything, I think. I don't really know where it's going after that, so I guess we'll just have to sort of wait and see. Whoop. All right. Let's just get over there first. That's the important thing to do. Park my little vehicle. Let's head on in. Pretty sure it was this way. I think. Nope, got it wrong again. That's fine, we got plenty of oxygen. All right. There. Sweet.
Despite the fact that the task involved pumping out gas to create an igniter with an igniter, your barbaric method of directly lighting your rear end is recognized as effective. It's time to check the control panel.
Okay, well that worked. Guess we'll grab any food or water while I'm in here. No, just that? Okay. Pretty sure I already scanned that. Right. Oh, that's got no power. What, console am I activating again? Oh, that, oh yeah, that's right. It was down there, wasn't it? It was, around the other side. I forgot about that. Okay, where are we going? Okay, apparently we can't go that way. There's some other route out, or I don't know what I'm looking for. This is... No, that's not gonna work, is it? I literally don't know how to get out. Is it that hole up there? Probably not. That seems really stupid.
Yep, go up there, through the tube. If the core is damaged and the mayo from the central cooling circuit is thrown into space, then
Oh, okay, so it was up there through the tube. Okay, yep, that works. I didn't think it would be that obvious, but hey,
Your
it worked.
incredible dexterity, together with incredible luck and incredibly linear scripts, works wonders. In any case, there's a decrease in the core's activity. It looks like we've coped with the task. The sensors detect a significant decrease in radiation. Unfortunately, so much debris got into the core that we now have even less time before it destabilizes. I recommend exploring new areas and I can't say for sure, but apparently it was a backup power cell of the newest nuclear warp installation in the core of the liner. What we have seen is one of the most protected. By the way, did you notice that you passed the third chapter? I think I forgot to display the text about it.
Oh, that's weird. Fair enough.
Unfortunately, it's still impossible to track the location of your interlocutor. If some kind of script doesn't trigger here right now, we'll be stuck here for a long time. But I think Chapter 4 started quite a while ago, didn't it? Seems like you did something wrong, as always. I suggest you start a new game and try again. Come to think of it, forget it. Judging by the analysis of my sensors, the launch mayonnaise was completely absorbed by the core and destabilized it. The radiation level decreased to a critical minimum. It's time to visit Normandy before it's too late.
Right. That was all going by so fast that it was actually overlapping itself, which is kind of stupid. But hey ho, whatever. Okay, so my next goal is to get to the Normandy, huh? Okay. I guess we'll see where that goes. First things first, I want to get a bit more fuel for this vehicle that I'm on. I don't have any in my... No, I don't. Memory serves I need resin and metal, I think? That'll get me everything I need for that. Whew. Right. Alright. Actually, yeah, what is the... Just double check. 2 metal and 2 resin. So we're going to need another piece of metal, apparently. We can make one at least. Nice. Alright, let's go and check the Normandy out. We may as well. Actually, not quite. I gotta go up in this vague direction, but... So chapter 3 is technically Normandy. Chapter 4 is, as it said on the thing, Babe, who is the person who's been speaking to me. the whole time. So I am wondering if we're actually going to meet her or not. Alright, we'll just find nearest oxygen point. What is that? I don't know. Let's dip into here real quick. Refill the O2. I do have one on me, so I should be okay. Probably should have bought more than one, but never mind, too late now. Alright. Wait for it to refill. Let's see what we can get. I'm not sure what we're gonna find here, because...
According to my calculations, the next decrease in the radiation level will occur in 17 hours when the shell of the core overheats. The decrease in the radiation level will be significant, and it will last from 3 to 10 seconds, after which the explosion will follow, splitting us into atoms. With this in mind, it's highly recommended that you hurry.
Noted. Alright. Because I tried going down here before, it didn't work because radiation levels were too high. So... let's see what happens now, I guess. Any places around here it would seem. Anything down here at all, or just more wrecks? Wrecks, alright.
To be honest, I'd rather not know what all of this means.
Yeah, tell me about it. That thought looks like there's turrets around here. Oh no, wait, those aren't turrets. They look like turrets, but they're not turrets.
It seems that the Normandy team died heroically fighting with coffins, which goes beyond any and all logic. On the other hand, the fact that you are still alive goes beyond any and all logic as well. In this regard, there's a chance that the coffins might be aggressive. It's recommended that you look around carefully and try to find some survivors. These robots don't have any built-in weapons. I wonder where they got so many blasters. The lack of weapons in the military module hints at a definite answer, though. Most of the ship's systems are functioning nominally, but it will take a little effort if we are going to fly away from here.
Right, okay, so we have the Normandy, huh? Going to be my new base of operations by the looks of it. While I'm thinking about it. Come on. There we go. Sleep. Open anything in there? Nope. Okay. Record. I don't have one. Random. Okay. So So something clearly went down here.
Please note, the coffin is almost intact. Maybe we could fiddle with it a bit.
Maybe we could, maybe we shouldn't. That's the button I was looking for. Take one of them. Huh.
There is no description of this equipment in my database. I assume this is the central robot system, and it seems to be powered by the products of natural decay. In simple words, these robots run on decomposed corpses.
Right.
I've heard that Captain Shepard is a woman, but I wouldn't want to check it. This is real gold. Judging by the inventory number, this is the coffin of one of the leaders of the party. However, the leader is nowhere to be seen. It seems that apart from aggressive armed coffins, we also have traces of corruption in the party.
Uh-huh. This has gotten very weird all of a sudden. So we've got to repair the Normandy now, do we?
There should be no guns on such a shuttle. Apparently, they made an exception for Normandy. We can't do without some repair work here.
Need a maneuvering engine, do we? Grogan the Barbarian. That's actually quite funny. Okay. So, coffins? Living coffins? That's a thing. Or, not so much living coffins, robotic driven coffins because of the dead corpses inside them.
It definitely didn't thrust into here by itself.
This game got weird. And which is saying something considering everything that's gone on in this game so far. Very strange. We're gonna need the electricity suit. Oh, hey there, Tom. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Where did I park my car? I don't know, I've already forgotten. It's around here somewhere. There it is. Let's top up my O2. Can I actually go through here? Oh, I can.
The steering wheel is broken, but the rest is in order. This is the Normandy autopilot course. We can't change it without a living captain in any way, not even with a handy scrapper. However, it's highly unlikely that the captain calculated such a complex route for no particular reason, so we'd better not touch it at all. I need some time for analysis.
Did I not build a new scanner? I didn't, did I? God damn it, I'm an idiot. Upgrade shuttle. No matching part. Oh, right, I can upgrade it. Filtration system? Huh. Navigator. Alright, so we've got to find a whole bunch of stuff, do we? Great. Wonderful. I need a new scanner, and there's almost certainly not going to be the materials in the immediate area. Which one is it? Scanner. So I got a piece of metal. I need a battery, plastic, and a light bulb. Well, I have no light bulb, so I'm out of ideas. Maybe I'll get lucky and find something in the wreckage somewhere.
It's Thunder 16, a true veteran in the world of space weapons, magnetic railgun, torque compensation, and a unique shell with a miniature accelerating mechanism. Amazing and very expensive. However, I must admit that throwing crushed stones at the enemy would be much more efficient.
Fair enough. Clearly a lot happened here. Like, a lot. Alright, what's this? Oop, what happened? Oh, right. I need to... I do at least have a repair tool somewhere among this nonsense.
That's great. It looks perfect.
Come on, get off the... There we go. Alright, I'm going to repair this bad boy, have I? I think I can pull that off. Assuming it just needs me to use the repair tool a few times. That I can probably manage.
Almost done.
Nope, stop that. I'm trying to repair the thing. Alright. Alright. That's something at least. This I can do.
Great job. Unfortunately, the station's control units are still broken, but the good news is that you don't need them to launch Normandy at all. I just wanted to keep you busy while I was doing some important calculations.
Of course. Okay, so... I need to find enough material to rebuild my scanner. There's gotta be a place where there's light bulbs around somewhere. Something I can destroy to get light bulbs. I really don't have to trek all the way back to the old area. That would be a long process.
Judging by the makeup stains on the wall, we can estimate the approximate flight speed of the deceased female, or to be more exact, the deceased male, which is a bit strange. It's unlikely that all these robots appeared here by accident.
Yeah, that is weird. It's definitely weird of why they're suddenly just robotic coffins floating around. Okay, so... Right, it looks like we are going to have to go back to the... Change recipe? Oh, it actually makes the stuff. Oh, I didn't realize. I don't know if my original one had that. Okay. We can drop a few things off in here, actually. Drop you off. That. And that. Don't need any of that stuff. So you see, what I really need to do is to scan this, but I need a scanner, and I think mine broke at the end of the last session, and I forgot to repair it. And it's a bit annoying, because that means I gotta go back to an area where I can find light bulbs, because I can't find any around here. Maybe there's some in a wreck somewhere. I get lucky.
It seems that the deceased was in a hurry and tried to neutralize a coffin filled with buckwheat. It doesn't look like explosive weaponry. However, it seems like someone was smuggling grain.
Uh-huh. Scissors could be in handy. If I'd have known this was going to be an end area, I would have brought a bunch of resources with me. But I didn't know. So I didn't. Now it doesn't look like there's any kits or anything like that where there's potential for light bulbs. So yeah, I'm gonna have to... Ooh, you're spazzing out up there, you're right.
It's him, undoubtedly. The legend of the cosmic forces of self-defense. Be careful, quicksand textures killed a lot of heroes.
I don't know why he's spazzing out like that. I don't know if that's a glitch or if that's intentional. What's this? Ah. Fair enough. And what is this thing over here? Come on, let me pick the damn thing up. I should go. Funny.
There is no doubt that this body belongs to the captain of Normandy. Probably, during the battle, the captain fell into the textures and died from multiple injuries to the head caused by collisions along the way. It's recommended that you take some time for mourning and looting.
Right, so, yeah, he died due to a glitch. That's about what I would expect from the game. No, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to find any light bulbs around here, which is extra sodding annoying, because it means I gotta go all the way back to my base. And I don't even know if I've got any light bulbs there, either. Alright, let's at least top up my oxygen while I'm at it. Okay. Drop those off, because I don't need them. still give me a chance to bring a whole bunch of supplies with me, so...
As far as I know, the Breathedge Funeral Agency is in the business of burying corpses, not creating them with killer robots. But these coffins are definitely not counterfeit. There's just one question that tickles my mind. Why are there so many damaged coffins? Aside from that, these coffins have limbs, weapons, and undoubtedly active AI units, judging by the weak signals coming from their remains.
So we got robotic coffins running around killing people. Maybe it's Breathedge's way of making new customers? I don't know. All right. I don't remember if I had any light bulbs stashed away back at my old base. I don't think I did. I think I had a lot of scissors, but light bulbs were rarer. So I don't think I just had some kicking around. We can get there straight off. We probably can, actually. Yeah, we should just about make it. I think we'll be okay. So the question is, if I don't have light bulbs back at my place, what would be the best place to try and find them? Good question. Should check some of the room. No, actually, I'll just head straight back to the base. That'll at least give me a chance to top up my oxygen and whatnot. It's nice to know I can get between my base and the Normandy in one trip. Alright. Okay, we got all that. No sign of light bulbs. No, I didn't think so. Alright, what was the other things we needed? Battery and plastic. Add a battery. There's a battery, there's plastics. Now we just gotta go find a light bulb. We're just gonna have to bash some boxes of some of the ruins around. And hopefully we can find one. There's usually one in like radios or in some of the miscellaneous containers. We're lucky. Of course, we gotta find a box first. Guess I can grab some water while I'm thinking about it. Alright, nothing in there. Head back to the old base. I'm pretty sure I didn't have any light bulbs stashed in my old place. I think I had a whole bunch of scissors. Because I think this is not the first time I've gone back there hoping for light bulbs because of this broken scanner. Alright, let's see. It's always worth picking up. back in there. One of these places has got to have something. A couple of boxes might do it. Fabric. I'll grab a battery. Who was that? That was Fifth Fret. Hey, thanks for the follow. Do appreciate that. Still no sign of any batteries. Not batteries, light bulbs. Darn. Yes. Anything else? I think radios are more likely to have bulbs in them than the regular boxes are, but don't see any radios either, which doesn't help. There's a magnet, but that's no good. I need a light bulb. Damn it, why is the one thing you want the one thing you can never bloody find? Okay, what do we got? Oh, we do have a light bulb. Brilliant. Hey, there was one. Well, that's quite lucky, actually. Right. So what I think that I should do, I am going to move over to the Normandy as my new base. I'm definitely going to need to move some resources and equipment over there. Which I have a surprising amount. Let's head back to my main base. Let's see what I can lug over there. I also may need the electric suit. I don't think I'll need the hot cold suit, but I may need the electricity resistant suit. Which is annoying because that takes up a lot of space, but what you gonna do, I guess. Right. That's the electrical engineer space. I wonder if I can just put that on. Leave the radiation suit behind. Hopefully. Definitely takes a bunch of oxygen candles. Food. Actually, one thing I probably should do is... Should I just take the box? Oh no, there was a storage container over there. I shouldn't need another box. Okay, that's fine. I think don't need alkali, but I'll take another couple of health kits. What else will I not need? Scissors? Alright. I'm probably going to end up coming back here again at some point anyway, but whatever. Alright, let's go. Now we head all the way back again. While I'm on the way, I may have a drop into that because that's been bugging me because it's saying that there's something there. But I don't know what because I'm pretty sure I've done that area. And now that I've got the electricity resistance suit, I can swing in there and have a look. Because I could have sworn I'd already scoped that place out, but maybe I missed something. Neutralize the core. How do you neutralize the core exactly? Not that, okay. Dispenser, drill, grabber. Don't know what I need to neutralize the core of a thing. Now, let's have a look, see what this thing's pointing to. Probably something I just missed. Probably not even worth my time doing this, but I just want to find out what the hell I apparently missed back here. Really? That was it? That's what I missed? Oh, well, fine, whatever. Small cabinet. Apparently I missed it. Been bugging me for ages. Woo, careful now. Alright. Through. Apparently the game really wanted me to workshop my interior designer. I have no idea how the hell you're supposed to neutralize these cores. If it's the game I don't know if it's something the game will tell me or if it's something the game was supposed to tell me and didn't. This game likes to talk over itself a bit too much sometimes. This will allow me to scan the cockpit control area. I'm assuming anyway. So we can find out what's wrong with it. That should be the fourth thing I need to scan in order to be able to, I'm assuming, build something to fix it. And then we'll just see what else we need to do. Because there's the control and then there's the actual ship's engines. Both of those things are like, that's what the game is pointing me towards here. So I'm assuming we've got to fix them in order to rebuild the Normandy. Alright. let's drop off all my stuff. Not that. That'll do it. Right, okay, that gives me plenty of space. And plenty of stuff. Right. Yay. Okay, so I have a steering wheel. So presumably that's what I need to build now. So what do I need in order to build the steering wheel? An inductor, 4 titanium, 4 resin, and 2 electronics. Well, I got any electronics. But I don't have any resin because I didn't have any with me. There's bound to be some kicking around here somewhere. I'm sure I saw it. I hope so. Otherwise I'm going to be very pissed. The wire, I might need that. Ah. There we go. Oop. Enough. I don't actually remember what I need for that inductor, but hopefully nothing too bad. We also need to repair a... what is it? Broken engine? I need a maneuvering engine. Didn't I already build one of those just to get the giant ball of mayo into the core? Yeah. We're also going to need plastic and more titanium. Well, there's plenty of titanium around. That shouldn't be an issue. Alright. All the titanium. Alright, so that's that good. Ooh, there's some plastic. Nab you. Pretty sure we're going to need at least a few pieces of wire for the inductor and the generator and whatnot. Now, battery is going to be the interesting thing, because for battery we need, I think, metal and alkali? Metal I can get. Alkali I'm not too sure about. I think we're going to need at least 2 batteries. I did not. Okay. So we need a generator, a compensator, and an inductor. Right. Oh, well, I can make an inductor. That's a start. Okay, so we need 2 pieces of alkali and a couple of refined metal. Refined metal is easy. Alkali is going to be the tricky one. We've got to hope to... oh, no, never mind. It's not corrected. It was 3 pieces. Was it 2 or 3 pieces of alkali? I don't even remember. And at this point, I don't care. Kind of low on durability on the grabber, but I think we'll be okay. Right, we're going to need a lot more metals. Whack. Whack, 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 whack. Nope. Compensator. Excellent. We need 2 plastic and 2 electronics. Did I need a battery for something? I'll just be thinking about it. Alright, so we need 1 piece of plastic and 1 electronics? No, I already used up that piece of electronics. Okay, so we need 2 electronics. Plastic and electronics. Electronics I should just find floating around somewhere. There's 1. Oh, drill. Oh, no, I got it. Drill. Plastic. Ah. Yoink. Come on. Perfect. Alright.
I doubt that this message is true. Crocodiles became extinct more than 50 years ago.
Crocodile Dumby is looking for friends. Okay. How random. Excellent.
The steering wheel is ready, and it even works. Probably.
Yes, probably. So can I build like a navigator and stuff? I don't remember that being on the list of things I can make. It's probably going to be one of those things the game will joke about. Hey, you need all this extra stuff, but you can't build any of this extra stuff, so screw it. Let's just go anyway, shall we?
I checked the course routed by the captain. There's not enough information, but it seems that he was able to calculate a route through several accelerating stations straight to the core. We can get some energy for a single warp jump there, and let's hope that Normandy survives this.
Right, so I'm assuming we can't do anything else. No magic part. Okay. Oh, hey there, Sairadir? How far am I into this game? Well, I'm not exactly sure because chapters have started overlapping. Because I was in chapter 2, and then I completed that, and it jumped me straight over to chapter 4, and then he talked about how I somehow skipped chapter 3. But then chapter 3 came up anyway, and now I think I'm in either chapter 3 or chapter 4, so I'm honestly not sure what chapter I'm in at the moment. But in terms of basic progress, I've stabilized the core, fucking giant air quotes, because, you know, technically nothing you did actually touch the core in any real way. I'm about to launch myself off on a ship called the Normandy that is likely a reference to Mass Effect. Because of course it is. So, yeah, just in general terms... Oh, you've been wanting to play this? It's a good game. It's one of those games that when it's good, it's really, really, really good, but it can also be kind of frustrating from time to time. Which isn't necessarily a fault of the game, as opposed to just kind of how things worked out for it. Yeah, but I would recommend it. I do think it is a very good game. The world is really good. It does have I guess, an acquired taste when it comes to a sense of humor. Whether or not you'll like that kind of thing about it or not is, you know, it's just entirely up in the air, I suppose. So yeah, but it's not like it's a bad thing. I'm gonna run around and collect up a bunch of food and stuff. But honestly, my biggest nitpick is that the voice of the robot goes at like friggin' 90 miles an hour. And half the time I can't keep up with what the hell he's saying. Because like I'm trying to concentrate on what's going on around me and he's talking at incredible speed. And it just kind of leaves me behind. But that might just be a me thing. As opposed to an actual problem with the game. We're gonna need some food if we're gonna make this trip. I don't technically know if I'm even gonna get to keep any of this stuff, but that worked. Well, there's a bit of food and a bit of water at least. We go out and get some more water. I mean, there is any water kicking around, of course. Ah, speaking of which, water. That's water. It's nice of them to give you a bunch of stuff around here. That's all food. Grab the ice. But I mean, yeah, all in all, I would recommend it. Hey, and thank you for the follow. Do appreciate that. Wow, 2 followers today. That's impressive for me. Because it does mean, oh no, that means I'm gonna have to abandon my thing because I can't take that inside ships. That's annoying. Okay, let's make some water. Excellent. I don't even know if I'm going to get to keep this. Knowing this game, it'll probably just erase all of it and say, oh dear, I appear to have erased all your stuff. Oh well, never mind. It's exactly the kind of thing this game would do. So yeah, in terms of just general where I am, I guess I'm about to enter what I think of as Act 3. Because I feel like this game is split into distinct acts. There's like Act 1 when you're in the opening area. And then once you sort of reach the furthest point of that, you kind of enter Act 2, which is a much larger section. And I think I'm about to hit Act 3. Yeah, if you've never played this, I don't know if you want to, you know, avoid spoilers or anything like that. From what I understand, like Act 3 or Area 3 or whatever you want to call it is kind of where the big story starts up. There's been sort of hints at the story in Act 2. And Act 3 is like where the really, really big story is. Anyway, this feels like a good place to take a pause because it's almost 4 o'clock when I normally take a quick break. So yeah, we'll move on and we'll see what's in the next act, and hopefully things will be good there. I have no idea. We'll find out. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute, guys. And we're back. All right, let's see what we've got to do, and let's see if this even works.
That's it. Space, here we come. Start the engine.
Huh. After making a warp jump, we'll be able to return temporarily. Okay, well, I think we've got enough stuff. Let's go? Question mark? Woo. Okay, well, next area, I guess. Looks like there were 4 areas, so I guess there's more to this game than I thought. Then again. Ah, that's chapter 4.
I apologize for the restart window.
Oh.
I'm not good with abrupt acceleration. We don't have an... I hope we don't need the parts of the ship that fell off along the way that much. In any case, Normandy won't survive one more acceleration, or any flight at all. I suggest we find a place to dock and inspect the shuttle. By the way, I'd like to note that leaving the shuttle and going into outer space at such a short distance from the core is impossible unless you want to turn into jelly.
Huh. Change you find Normandy team alive. Okay. So my guess is that now...
Paranoia is a type of chronic psychosis common for adulthood. Either your interlocutor knows something we don't, or she's an old woman.
So I guess we're just in our ship now.
The ship won't hold up long, so take your time.
This is literally as fast as I can go. Huh. Well, not exactly where I was expecting for this to go, but yeah, apparently we're just in the ship now, so that's the thing. That explains all the stuff I can repair. So I've got to like go from wreckage to wreckage, docking with the ship to find things to, I guess, repair on it? Huh. So we've suddenly gone from, I guess, Subnautica to No Man's Sky?
Looks like part of the lighter's garage module. Maybe we'll find some parts for Normandy there.
You know, they said that things changed a bit in the third act. I wasn't expecting this much of a change. Well, okay then. So where is the core anyway? Where's the rest of the ship? I don't see it anywhere. But we're definitely closer to the planet now, I think. Okay. How do we... Ooh, docking.
There's a system for accurate docking installed here. That's great. Or perhaps for not so accurate docking. It looks like the engines have failed completely now, and will never get to the accelerating station.
Right. Do you still have all my stuff? I do still have all my stuff. Well, that's something. Huh. Do it.
Yes. Please go to the reception. Welcome.
This is not just a garage module, but a surviving diagnostic station. However, it doesn't sound like it's functioning nominally.
So is this the Babe character we've been talking to the whole time?
It looks like he was accidentally killed by the diagnostic station. I can't find any other reason for this injury.
Lots of stuff here. I like it. Don't want to fill up too much of my inventory.
This worker apparently saw the death of the previous one and started running away, not looking where he was running, and without a helmet.
Right. At least there's plenty of food and water here, so that's something. Ooh, a gravity module. I don't know what that is, but it might be useful.
The diagnostics panel works, although this part clearly doesn't belong here.
Ah, hello.
Hey! Don't touch it! Put it back! What are you doing? Put it back!
Apparently it's a flower?
Yeah, that's better. Oh, can you twist it a bit more?
I think at this rate we'll achieve nothing because this thing is short-circuiting the diagnostic station's brains.
What now? Put it back! Are you messing around with me? Put it... Oh, yes, back in. Oh, you jerk.
This diagnostic station is faulty, but we don't have any other one. The excess voltage is melting its circuits. You need to bring it to its senses somehow.
Bring you back to your senses, you dirty undies with a helmet, if you don't stop coming at me.
That's very weird. I don't think I needed these kind of jokes in my life right now, thanks. Inventory full, huh? Well, okay, let's head back to the ship and drop off all this stuff.
To the diagnostic center. Yes. Please go to the reception.
Oh, shush. Alright, so I won't be able to drop off all of this stuff because it's going to take up a lot of space in my inventory, but let's drop off what we can. Really? We fill up that fast, huh? Kind of wish there was always more space in this thing. Tell you what, let's take you, and you out. Anything else I can take out of that? No, we'll leave that be for now.
Yes. Please go to the reception. Welcome. Go to the center. Please. More.
No, if I'm gonna need that, I might.
Welcome, diagnostics. Please go.
That is very strange. Like, even by this game standard, that's weird. I didn't want to do that. I think I need to be a bit more careful about what I pick up. Okay, never mind. We got plenty of food and water now, so that's not an issue. Right, okay, so from what I can see, let's not take anything.
We can't do anything here. We'll have to look for some controls.
You better look for the remnants of your dignity, you lousy pajamas.
That's very strange. Alright, let's see what we got. A lot of stuff. There's like a lot of stuff here. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but
The elevators aren't working. Although, it's not recommended to use elevators during a fire, earthquake, or the diagnostic station's self-torture.
gel. Ooh. Non-conductive gel, apparently. Could come in handy somewhere, it could not. I don't know. Right, that's broken. I might need it for something.
The main diagnostics room. You can say that this is the brain of the whole diagnostic station. And this brain is malfunctioning.
You are the one who's malfunctioning, you funerary diaper.
The central processor. I thought such a fragile thing should be protected somehow, and not be just sticking out of the floor like this.
I stick out and in however I want.
The central processor, it's not working. No, something's wrong. The processor control panel. It looks like we'll have to remove the excess voltage first.
Right. Okay, so we gotta run around and do something. Alright then. Nope, can't interact with that. Okay.
I see. Someone removed the protection from the processor and tried to connect it directly to the coffins. I don't know why. So, nobody tried to run diagnostics on the coffins. Rather, on the contrary, they got the coffins burned because they were trying to decrypt them. Probably someone, like us, needed data from their sensors about the location of some particular object.
Makes sense.
There should be a voice control module of the station here, as well as its speech filters. Maybe that's why it keeps calling us names?
Or maybe it's because you're a useless garment that keeps babbling too much.
Ooh. Rebecca Black, Monday 18 hours.
What kind of monsters played an 18-hour recording of this song? It looks like this recording is the reason why the station's entire voice module burned down and it became so aggressive.
Right, I get it. Rebecca Black Friday, as opposed to Rebecca Black Monday. Subtle game.
It's
Subtle.
on the inside.
Oh, of course it is. Right, okay, well, I guess we're going down here then. Oh, find some controls. Right, okay, so it said I needed to repair the damn thing, but Apparently not. Come on, let me pass. So do I actually have to build the process? Okay, maybe I actually have to build the damn thing. So did I get... hang on a second. The equipment. What did items? Yes, I did. Huh. Right, so I need to... Two non-conductive gels, 4 lead, and 2 wires. Well, I have 2 non-conductive gels, so now I just need to find wires and lead. Fortunately, there's a whole bunch of stuff scattered around the place. That's rubber. That does at least explain why there's so much shit just scattered around. Alright, so we need wires and rubber. Wires and rubber. There's bound to be some kicking around somewhere. Did I say wires and rubber? Wires and lead. I need wires and lead. Because it was... Yes, equipment, items. 4 lead, 2 wire. So I need 4 lead and 2 wire. Probably got some back on the ship, but there's also plenty going to be knocking around. I've got to head back to the ship to craft the damn thing anyway. Okay, there's the 2 wire. So now we just need to find lead. That's food. That's water. Come on. Metals. Food. Water. Where be the lead? Come on, we gotta get the lead out. Oop, there's 1 lead. That's a start. Oop, there's another one. You can't make lead, I've got to find it. So it's highly likely that there are just 4 pieces of lead scattered around here. I will double check that I haven't already picked them up, because I might have done. Titanium.
Welcome to the Diagnostics Center. Yes. Please go to the reception. Welcome. Go to the center. Please.
I'm hoping if I just listen to this, it'll stop.
Error. Welcome, Diagnostics. Please go. Oh, yeah. In. Error. Welcome to the Diagnostics Center. Yes.
No, it just loops. Okay, I was hoping if I let it play, it would stop, but apparently not. Hey, couple of pieces of lead. Excellent. Alright, so let's build the thing. Equipment, items, processor dome.
Yes. Please go to the reception. Welcome.
Alright, so we can get rid of that, and that, because I don't need any of them. Oh, I don't need that either.
Error. Welcome,
Okay, let's go. Right. Alright.
Leave my processor alone.
If the station doesn't like it, then we're doing it right.
Fair enough.
Processor back. What kind of people are you?
It looks like the unprotected processor was causing power supply overload. This should help a little.
You better help yourself, sweat-smelling piece of junk.
Oh, there was lead right here. Oh well. Looks like we're going this way now. Is it open? Guess so. Ooh.
This rotor is damaged. It's not quite needed for the diagnostic station's work. It'd be better to turn it off somehow.
Locked.
These are the levers controlling the rotor's speed.
Oh dear.
It's not working. You should first press the left one, then the right one, or maybe the middle one. There are too many combinations. I've no idea how anyone could guess the right one. Perfect! You managed to break the rotor. It doesn't matter though.
Too bad it didn't hit you.
Well, that happened. Can't exactly say I'm surprised. Unfortunately, this item cannot be displayed in your country. Of course.
I don't know who hid it here, but why are you touching it? Throw it away before it appears on someone's live stream.
Whoops, too late. Alright.
This looks like a passageway to the debugging compartment. Perfect.
Light bulbs. Where were you earlier? Alright, what we got? Stuff. Any of it? Huh.
Oh.
Well, I can't exactly say I'm surprised. Looks like we've got pretty much... Take that. Looks like we pretty much got all the stuff we might ever need on this ship. At least to a certain extent.
There's something wrong here. I don't know what this dead man was trying to do, but the compensators shouldn't be under voltage.
What's going on? Reattach the clips. Oh.
There's less stuttering in his voice. Looks like everything is coming along all right.
Right. Alternative engineering.
After a resounding success in the movies, they predicted this robot would have a great future. Poor fellow. How did he end up participating in something like this? By the way, it's now clear how this station was maintained and why it became deranged.
Game's not exactly subtle, is it? It's alkali. Alright, what we got? Food.
No power.
No power, huh?
We've been in this situation before. If we fix these broken wires, we won't have to break the door. Probably.
Well, now that's a navigation chip. That's something I need for the Normandy. Oh, repair tool. No, that's not the repair tool. That's the repair tool. Come on. God damn it. 2 times a piece. That should get it.
Don't touch anything.
I don't even know if that's a good sign.
I don't think I even want to know if that's a good sign.
Ugh, it has a toggle switch. Disgusting.
Don't touch anything.
This should help a little, although touching a toggle switch, even to survive, I really don't know.
Push my toggle switch to on. Push it to on.
Alright,
Now,
let's see what
can
we
you hear
got.
it? I can't hear its angry babbling either. Looks like it's time to reboot the central processor.
What happened? Did you just reboot me by just pushing the button? I take it you'll continue damaging the equipment until I run diagnostics? Well then, the core of your shuttle is melting, the weapons are uncalibrated, passive defense is not installed, active defense is not installed. It's nothing but a tin can. Happy now? I'll fix your engines and you'll get out of here. Okay.
Yes, please. Let's go.
That's a good deal, and the only possible one. The diagnostic station is not designed for complex repairs at all. It's time to return to Normandy. By the way, maybe we could fast travel there.
I don't think that's gonna...
Oh, you're back. It's done. By the way.
We're still here.
Okay.
Apparently there's no fast travel in this game. We'll have to go back on foot. That's a shame. I picked out such a nice visual effect, such beautiful sounds, and such a nice loading bar. Have you seen it?
Yes.
I'm sure we won't last long without decent repairs, so even the security systems won't be needed for the shuttle to fall apart. As for the friend or foe identification system, I don't know anything about it. Great, the engines are working, the life support system is working, the weapons are active.
Are they? That was fast. Didn't I pick up a navigation chip? Oh, okay. I guess that was just a random item then, huh? Well, in that case, I don't need it. I'm going to drop it off. Woo. Bonk. Okay then, well, where are we off to next? Oh, create and explore the navigator? What? How do I...
By the way, the weapons calibrate themselves automatically when shooting at random targets. I have no idea where to look for everything else listed in the diagnostics, and therefore, I suggest exploring the nearest debris.
Okay, so we're back to doing what we were doing before, but now we're in a ship. Fair enough.
I shouldn't have said anything about the weapons. I have to warn you about the illegality of never mind.
Ooh. That's 4,000, that's 7,000. Well, okay then.
What's that up ahead? I'm not mistaken, am I? Is it a fully functioning coffin? We've already seen such coffins, but I doubted it until now. Bees. I don't even know what to call them. I'd like to know if your shooting skill absolutely beyond. These weapons have simplified artificial intelligence and self-learning, and it's easy to navigate.
Alright. Space combat has never been something I've been very good at. As anybody who's ever watched me play No Man's Sky can tell you, I'm rubbish at it. Like, really bad. I am absolutely terrible at space combat. this. Will that do it? Oh, that'll do it. Hey, look, that worked. Yeah. I told you, I'm crap at space combat. My least favorite part of No Man's Sky. It was absolutely awful. Is that it? Are they all dead? Nope, there's still one left.
It was the only part that contained unique observation modules with domed glass. How this glass survived the disaster is a mystery to me, but it would be nice to get inside, at least out of curiosity.
What are you talking about? I have no idea. Alright, so. That was producing all those coffin things. I am curious, because my thing is now down at 58, which I'm assuming is like my shield or something. If I go back, can I get repaired? Space combat isn't inherently bad, it's just that so many games suck at it. Well, yeah, that's true. Big problem is if you just endlessly circle strafing around your target and able to hit them, which is what this feels like it was. Yeah, space combat is definitely not something I'm very good at. So do I get repaired if I come back down in here? Ooh, there we go. Will this repair me? I hope it will repair me. I have no idea if it will, but I can hope. If I take the wheel again, yes. Not completely. Wasn't I up at 250 before? Oh well, fuck it, whatever. Still, I got some of my shield back, so that's fine. Right, so what do we got? We got 4,000, 7,000, 4,000 over in that direction. Let's see what we got.
An automatic maintenance team. They can patch us up, but nothing more. We can't get them to completely repair the shuttle.
Still better than nothing. How far can you take me up? Ooh. Oh, that would have been nice to know beforehand. You know, before I went zooming into combat with low shields.
Repairs are complete.
Yay, that's actually really good. Oh, there's the ship. It was behind me the whole time. Alright, let's see what else we got. Take something like Star Wars Squadrons. They had level design around intricate flying, lots of tunnels to fly down, trick your enemy into crashing. You need to take your hands off the wheel and repair the ship out in space. No, you're not allowed to leave the ship. Actually, the first part of the game is about you out of the ship, but now we're too close to the... Well, we're basically too close to... Where is it? That's the ship's core, and it's like just pumping out radiation, so we're not allowed to leave the ship. That's a big no-no. So it's not like Subnautica, where if your Seamoth or whatever takes a few knocks, you can just nip out with a repair tool and fix it. That's not a thing. That's a big no-no. We're also right over a planet right now, which is kind of creepy. Alright, let's see what we can find.
According to the number, this is one of the domed cooling modules. The extremely low temperatures overboard and the huge volumes of working fluids allowed the modules to maintain almost any temperature in the shell of the cores without unnecessary energy consumption. We could use something like this for the damaged core of Normandy.
Okay. Well, that's the thing then, I guess. So now we just gotta find the way in, huh? Is it up top, I wonder?
An external docking airlock. You can get inside from here. Or rather, you could get inside if you could break all this ice.
Ice? Alright. Got a way inside somewhere. There's a pointing inside, so that's like
You can dock now.
That'll do it, I guess. Docking. Alright, let's see what we got. I think I'm going to make a save real quick.
I have no detailed information about the liner's cooling system in my database, but I'm sure you'll have to find something and break something.
Seems likely.
I wonder if you can call icicles icicles in zero gravity. Technically, they form in a different way, which means they must have another name. Orbicles, for example. Or, expandicles. Bursticles. Pressuricles. I don't know. I'll allocate one of my processors for generating the name, perhaps.
You do that. Alright. Be eating something in a minute, I'm sure. Yeah, that's about right. Fair enough. Right, what do we got? Lots of stuff to collect, but nothing I really need. I assume, anyway. Another one of them. Actually, I think I've got one. Let's top my health up. One of the most enjoyable bits in the Outer Wilds is getting out your spaceship at will. Yeah.
It looks like this is not a passageway leading to the dome, but a temporary storage module. I didn't know it was located in this part of the liner.
Apparently.
So it is. These are temporary storage refrigerators. Everyone who was lucky enough to die during the flight on the liner was placed here, and according to my data, there were many of them.
Fair enough. Oh, this doesn't seem ominous in the slightest. Right. What's all this? Ooh, scan.
Very interesting. The design of these refrigerators is not that simple. If I had more information, I could make a useful blueprint for Normandy.
Really?
This boulder could be named in your honor. Just look at all the stuff it destroyed.
Alright, what else we got? I'm assuming this door's... no.
Everything is blocked
Nope.
with ice further on. It's unlikely we'll be able to break through.
So what was here? If, you know, anything. Hey, that works.
This is clearly not just simple steam, but something much colder. Although you could get under the dome.
Ooh, that's not good, that's not good, that's not good, that's not good. Yeah, you're right, that's much colder.
I have no idea what it is or how it works.
Well, that happened. Ah, so we can't just wander on up there. What about these navigation chips? I wonder if I need those for something. Right. Oh, he's dead.
I can't imagine how this happened, but by looking at the junction box in his hand, I can make a rough diagram of how to connect the refrigerator.
Fair enough. Is that a valve puzzle? I don't think it's going to turn out to be a valve puzzle, but I could be wrong. Come on.
Despite the damage, the nitrogen valve control unit in his refrigerator remained intact. Very interesting. Looks like I figured out the general concept of integrating thermal control systems. Turn the A02 valve all the way to the right, then the 3 nitrogen reduction valves. Turn the B6 valve to the left at a 30-degree angle. Don't forget to depressurize the valve. Now it's clear how to disable the flow of nitrogen. Well, or like this. All right, time to check the dome.
That's one way to do it. And
the cooling system controller should be here somewhere. We're looking for some sort of a, box? No, probably a computer, or a room, or maybe a data block, or a barrel with a button. I haven't fully studied what it should look like. Wait a second, this mosaic. So that's why your relative's face seemed so familiar to me. A brilliant engineer, one of the creators of the core, and the father of artificial intelligence. It's him! Amazing!
Mosaic?
Are you sure you're not adopted? The crew was killed shortly before the crash. They didn't even have anything to defend themselves with.
Fair enough.
I noticed that it's enough for a human to get one hit in any part of the body to die, whereas coffins only die when certain points on the head and stomach are damaged.
I see. Right. Okay. Not over there then, I guess. So it's all the way through here then.
According to some sketchy fragments of data, I assume that it might be the office of your grandpa and his team. Did you know that he was supposed to be on board the liner? An employee pass is required. I wonder if a handy scrapper will do, or if you'll have to search the bodies.
Well, we can't break down the door this time, so I assume we're checking bodies. Alright. I don't know what that's about. There'll be someone around here with an ID or something. Alright, let's see. Don't know. Doesn't seem to do anything with this at all. It's weird. Well, okay, so we need to find some sort of employee ID or something. Wait. Am I gonna regret this? I'm probably gonna regret this.
Solids detected.
Okay. Or is this more of that mayo? It's probably more mayo. Hello. Yoink.
The deceased is on the ship's crew lists. I've checked. I don't know why, though.
Well, it certainly holds up that even in the future, everybody's passport photo is absolutely awful.
It's a good thing you only need a pass from a corpse, but not the corpse itself. Apparently, your grandpa was supposed to fly as a crew member and monitor the Corps' activity. I wish I'd had a chance to talk to him. All the equipment was destroyed, and someone took all the data blocks.
Right.
Someone's been looking for something here. I wonder what it was.
Good question. A lot of stuff just scattered around. I don't even need most of it. Nope, open. Okay.
Most likely, the liner's core was remotely controlled from here, but someone broke everything.
Suppose there's one way to go. A filter? Oh, it's one of those things. Apricot seed, that's random. Huh. Tickets, random again.
I think the controller must be here somewhere.
I hope so, I've been wondering for ages.
Here it is, the cooling system controller. I told you it looked like, this. Either the controller is broken, or we don't have access. In any case, I only need to examine its internals, so I suggest using a handy scrapper. Okay, I see.
Good job I built the one with infinite durability.
Alright.
And again.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
This is how it works. Enough damage. I've made a blueprint of the cooling unit. You can feel how hot my logic board is. No less than 85 degrees.
Mm-hmm. Touch the circuit
I
board.
knew you wouldn't say no. It's hot, isn't it? Just like Normandy's core, which we need to cool down already. However, I have some unpleasant news for you. I found out where to find the working fluid for the cooling unit, but you are unlikely to like it. In any case, we will need a drill and moral depravity.
Uh-huh. Fortunately, I have both of those in abundance, so I think we'll be fine. Let's see, this way. So I'm assuming we're going to that thing. At least the game is nice enough to put very specific objective markers most of the time. Most of the time.
I can't stop thinking about your brilliant relative. He clearly worked here and designed many of the liner's systems. Could the accident have been caused by someone who needed his body or the data from his office?
Possibly.
Yes, that's right. The working fluid is inside of them, in the area of the bladder. We really need it, but they don't. Another elderly person with cardiac failure. Don't envy their funerary spacesuits. It must be the working fluid, no doubt about it.
Lovely. Nope, apparently that door is just closed. Fair enough. All right. Suddenly saving. That goes somewhere. Install the cooling system exactly. Create. Oh, create. Create. Equipment items. Right, what do I need? Working fluid, 2 non-conductive gels, and a generator. Right, okay, I see. Alright, so I'm definitely going to need to just wander around the ship a bit. Actually, what do I need for the generator? Alright, for the generator, I need alkali, electronics, metal, and wire. Okay. Just have to wander around and find it, I guess. Metal. Electronics, alkali. Don't need any light bulbs. Pick down some paper, I guess. Titanium. Electronics, metal, alkali, and wire, wasn't it? Now a battery, those are always useful. Oh no, that's aluminium. Screw it, I guess I can keep it around me for a bit. Okay, so we just need some wire. That's rubber. Light bulbs. There's the wire. Ah, that's the other thing I need. Which I need this, I think? I need 2 of them. Let's hope there's another one kicking around somewhere.
Blunt force trauma to the head? Nothing interesting here.
Alright, that gets me those 4. Now I just need 1 more of those things in the tanks. I know I saw one somewhere. I don't remember where it was. That should be everything I need. I do kind of wish it had the thing that they added in Subnautica Below Zero, where you can like tag the things you want to craft, and then it will literally come up with a thing on screen saying this is what you need in order to craft that item. Because that was something that, it wasn't in the original Subnautica, but they added it in Subnautica Below Zero. And it's like, it's one of the best additions that that game added. I kind of wish this game had that. It's something that a lot of crafting games need. Like, it's something that you could, like, unlock at a certain point. Maybe you have to, like, craft an item for it or something. And then you can start, like, remembering what it is rather than having to go into your menus all the time. Which I know that's a part of survival crafting games, but yeah, sometimes you want convenience rather than realism. Alright. We want the generator.
That should work. When installing it, don't touch the core's shell.
Where do I install it? Because honestly, I haven't the faintest idea. That's the navigator.
Great, it works. At least now you won't get fried inside of me and smear my lining with your combustion residue.
Fair enough. Well, that's something. So that's one thing. So I guess that's it for this area. We just got a few more question mark bits to check. And we're off.
No, there is definitely something wrong here. I tried to track the flight path of your relative's body using the information of the coffins we opened earlier. He disappeared right after you lost him. Moreover, the other coffins didn't receive either any signal about his
Alright, what else we got?
Great, let's go.
I wish it would be more specific. Because it comes up with these things saying, hey, why don't you go off and explore this? But it doesn't necessarily
definitely need to fly there.
Necessarily say which one it is. I kind of wish the icon would flash.
I can't believe it. It's a teleporter. If we fly through it at a certain speed, we can get to our station that we left behind.
Can we? Oh, that's nice. What's
The automatic maintenance team compartments were located on the outer plating of the liner. No wonder they survived.
Alright, well, let's just keep wandering and see what we can find. Hello. Is that the same to you? I think I'm going to avoid that. If I can. That would be nice. Comes to something that you can tell the combat's maybe not so good when... What's that? Wait, no, weird. What is that? I thought that was a repair thing. So why's it got a different icon than the other repair thing? Hang on a second. There's also no boost. Sir, no sir, what? I have no idea what I did to get that. And I'm not sure if I care. Oh, this is the teleporter. Right, and it said it would take me back to something or other. Right, okay. Well, okay, yeah, I don't actually need that. As tempting a thought as it would be, I really don't need it. Alright, what's this? Anything interesting here? Don't look like it. Alright, what are you? Because you're a really big piece of debris, and I'd be surprised if there was nothing around you. Let's see what we got.
It looks like some pastures for synthetic cows. Someone surely didn't know a better way to invest their money.
Huh. It's very nice. Well, I guess that's nothing important then, is it? Well, okay, let's head on over to this. What's that? No, more cows.
There's no data on the passengers who lived in such modules, but ordinary people can definitely not afford it. I'm sure there's something interesting under this dome. There might even be a whole spaceship.
I would be surprised about that, but okay. Alright, where's the way in? I'm gonna assume it's over here somewhere. It's the most likely place. Ah, there we go. That's what we're looking for.
We can dock here.
I'm sure we can. Three. Alright, what we got? Oh, and save it. Ooh, how lucky.
Without a doubt, it's a luxury habitation module.
Yep, well spotted.
I've no desire to open the coffins, but now I'm sure they work on the energy produced by the decomposing bodies in them. It's disgusting and brilliant at the same time. What a big corpse. I won't be able to scan his face since it's no longer there, but I can assume from his shape that it's the head of the Green Universe Department on Kepler 62, Fat Jim.
Nothing about that? You surprised me. Don't think I'm going to need that pass anymore. I don't know what these navigation chips are for, but I feel like they're going to be used for something. Maybe. Milko.
I wonder why it doesn't get banned. It's probably not because Milko's owner is the party leader's relative.
A bunch of numbers on the back, that's odd. Ooh, a generator, that's me making one.
Eating condensed milk is not a bad way to get fat, but a bad way to die after that. The ingredients of this product have long raised questions among doctors. I'm sure Jim got fat on grass and humility because that is what he promoted as far as I know.
Well, fair enough. That's that.
He was shot everywhere. By the way, that's Banana Frank. He's presumably one of the leaders of the Green Universe.
So, if the original assumption was that Green Universe sabotaged the ship, but why would Green Universe sabotage the ship they were on? Like, I get about sending a message and all that, but even that's pretty stupid. Unless, of course...
I've no doubt about the benefits of vegetarianism, especially for herbivores. If only it could help against blasters.
Unless, of course, the point was that it was supposed to look like Green Universe did it when they're, like, being framed? I don't know. Anyway, it's 5, so we're going to take a quick break. And we'll see how this goes on. So, you can definitely feel the shifting gears for this act. It's like, the game has definitely shifted, because now, obviously, like, you can't leave your ship at all unless you're on a space station. And it's like, in and of itself, I don't mind that, but it's because you spend, like, so many hours in the first half of the game being outside your ship, and then suddenly switching to being in your ship, which actually has slightly different controls. It's like, there should have been, like, a middle ground to give you time to get used to the controls, and maybe it should have had better combat. Like, the combat might have been bearable if there was, like, a lock-on system or something. But as it stands, it's just sort of the typical space combat where you're just running around in circles trying to dodge everything, which is not the best kind of combat. But anyway, we'll see. We'll keep it going. Anyway, back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Alright, let's see what's off down here then. We're probably going to need to craft something else again as well. I don't know why there's suddenly an image of a cow over there.
Someone was dragged out into the corridor.
That's kind of creepy. Clickage. Ultimate Unlimited Remastered Edition. Yeah, that sounds about right. Huh.
Both corpses belong to the leaders of the Green Universe. I had the impression that all the important people of this organization were flying in this module.
Makes sense. Eat like a cow. Be like a cow. Okay. Yep, I can see that being a thing. Need all this stuff, really? Huh.
A very useful thing in space.
If you say so, dude. Mostly just looking to see if there's any, like, big information or something. Seem to be.
They both died in the fight, though I haven't fully figured out which part of the coffin should be shot through to disable it.
Right.
I doubt anyone survived here. He was dragged out of the cabin to unlock the door. A retinal scan is an extremely unpleasant method of data protection, especially for the owner of the retina.
Makes sense. That it. Pretty woman, give me a break.
A Green Universe logo. It's rather peculiar, I must say.
Yeah, it is.
It's locked from the inside and welded shut from the outside. This type of door is unfamiliar to me. It's probably some military project.
Why would there be a military project?
Seems like this robot tried to make itself wired, but it only burned out. By the way, the coffins clearly don't have external charging ports. It looks like all the doors are locked, and I don't know how to open them.
Guess we gotta go around then.
This door is also unfamiliar to me, but it's clearly from a different series. It looks like he's from the Green Universe, and apparently he hasn't heard about the dangers of a circular saw blade on an angle grinder. Despite his foolish death, this man clearly knew about the weak point in the door's design and tried to open it. I can modify the angle grinder's blueprint a little so that we could continue the dead man's work of destruction and get under the dome.
Ooh. Alright. New items as well. Ah, cool. Oh, and a navigator, apparently. Okay. But I don't actually have those yet, do I? Uh-huh. Let's mark all those off. That off. Alright, so we got some new stuff. Being this. Thick electrical tape, a battery, and titanium. And a casing. Now did I keep the casing or did it? No, I kept the casing, that's fine. So we need thick electrical tape, titanium, that's present, and a battery. I think. And that will presumably, at least, allow me to keep opening up all these doors. Yeah, it looks to be. Alright, so let's head back. So it was titanium. What was it? Titanium. 2 titanium, a battery, and tape. 2 titanium, a battery, and tape. Alright. Now that's somewhere along the lines. That's metal. What's Big Fred's big secret?
A yellow press article. Sometimes it has more information than an entire department of detectives, especially incompetent ones.
There's the titanium. There's the electrical tape. The other thing I needed was a battery, which I think I've already got one. Yeah, I've already got one. But if I see another one, I'll grab it anyway. Gotta go all the way back to my bloody ship now. Wouldn't be so bad, except for these areas are pretty lengthy. So if the entire heads of Green Universe are here, and it seemed as though Green Universe wanted to stop space funerals, it seems like getting every single person on board a ship together and then having that ship accidentally get destroyed seems like a good way to do that. Like to, you know, kill them all off. I think. Alright, one saw drill. Oh, we do have a navigator and a filtration system. When did I pick up all those? Ooh. I don't know when I picked those up. Ah, so we do need navigation chips. 2 electronics, 2 light bulbs, and 2 refined metal. Okay, 4 filters. Have I found any filters yet? Oh, no, but there were things there. Okay, so I can actually... Maybe I could pull that off. Mycoplasma, alkali. Some lycoplasma, alkali. Refined metal. What else was it? What happened to my chicken? It's still around. I just pull it out when I need to electrocute something. Or when I need to diffuse electricity, so it, you know, goes away. 2 titanium, 4 filters I can get. I need another navigation chip, which is annoying because I did actually leave one back on the starting area. So 2 electronics and a light bulb. Alkali. Was it 1 piece of alkali or? So you have 4 filters. No, we've already got the alkali we need. 4. So another navigation chip. If I'm lucky enough, maybe I can find one. And 2 electronics and 2 light bulbs. Should be able to find that. No, I don't have any electronics there. No, that's a shame. Although, no, that's a gravity module. I don't need that. Haha, okay. Computer chips, which I know I've seen somewhere, I just don't remember where. I can always go back to the previous area if I need to. I need refined metal. Well, actually I'll grab that, why not? Line out for the fittings. Already got that nav chip. Light bulb. Couple of computer chips. That's the thing I was looking for. Oh no, it's repair tool. Filter. There we go. I did see one of those back on the previous place. Again, I didn't collect anything from it because I didn't know to. Maybe I'll go back to the previous area and have a better look. If I can get in there. Because I need 4 of them. Take that. Okay. So balaclava broccoli. Right. So I'm assuming
You've assembled a real... What is that? You read my instructions, didn't you?
No, I never read instructions. So somewhere we can use this to do something. I don't know what. Maybe not. Kind of figured we use it to open up the doors. But I guess I was wrong about that. Ooh. Another nav chip. Perfect. Ah, it's these things on the side.
The door is loose. Just kick it out.
That
I was
worked.
expecting a slightly different result, but this will do as well.
Strong door. Shame about the walls. We do need another light bulb, which I haven't seen any more of yet. Woohoo! Woo. Oh, that's not a good thing. Hang on. I might need that.
A real forest in the middle of space. It's not very rational, but impressive.
Never know when you're gonna need a generator. Those things are hard to make. Right, okay. Well, it looks like he's firing mostly forward. So if we go around, technically safer. Ooh, what's that?
Judging by the signals, the robot has been damaged. Only this little part of the program remains. Ugly creatures.
But you were saying Exodus? I could translate that, but I can't be arsed.
Activists didn't have this information. It's unlikely that they would have agreed to be disposed of, and the binary code in the note raises the question, who was this note intended for?
Ooh, light bulb. More dead bodies.
The deceased were members of the Green Universe. They were all shot before the crash.
Before the crash. Interesting. That combat looks really bad. Well, I mean, theoretically, you're not supposed to use this for combat. I've tried to use it for combat. It doesn't go
Why
very
did they
well.
kill it?
Oh no, poor little hamster died. Oh well. Not much I can do about that now. No, you see, you're supposed to use this for combat, which is your basic just fire forward gun, but
A Green Universe activist. It seems that the most gifted members of the organization were selected for this task, who weren't even able to put on a mask properly.
apparently not. That's kind of weird. Why can I touch the birches? Do I get an achievement for touching all the birches?
Let's get back to business, shall we?
Now I want to see how far I can take this. Because of course I do. You tell me to do something like this, and of course I'm going to do it.
I'm serious. Stop touching the trees. We have things to do.
I know we do. Well, you might. I don't. I've got dinner in 25 minutes. That's all I'm waiting for. Touch the trees. This will probably just pop up an achievement eventually.
I think the joke isn't funny anymore. Let's go.
Never. I've run out of trees to touch on this side. More trees.
Careful. Active anti-asteroid protection. We can use it, by the way. We need to somehow bypass the protection without breaking it.
Mm-hmm. If I'd have known this, I'd have started it from the start. Excuse me. Touch the trees.
These are just trees. What do you want from them?
I wanted to touch them. Thought that was obvious. you give me the ability to do this, of course I'm going to do it.
Oh, I get it. Do you want to touch all the tree trunks to get an achievement? Let me simplify the task for you and give it to you right away.
Thank you. That would have gotten old otherwise.
There's no connection between the maintenance team and the Green Universe. His murder was meaningless.
Yep, that's a dead cow. Because why not? One more for luck. Right, what do we got? Woo. Well, that's not good.
These wires lead to the shuttle, and judging by the markings, they are designed to power light weapons.
Okay. Follow the wires then, I guess.
I've wanted to ask you for a long time about your warm relationship with the chicken, but I won't say anything. By the way, the anti-asteroid protection is deactivated.
Oh, good. I'm so happy about that. Gun combat looks really bad too. Well, it works better when you're in space, I'll be honest with you. When you've got like full movement, it actually works a little better. It is that thing of like, this game didn't need combat. It probably shouldn't have had it.
Given that the leaders of the Green Universe were in the habitation modules, there was someone even worse here. It can't be. This is the personal shuttle of Frederick Momoni, leader of the Green Universe. And it looks like these are his personal body parts. The communications node was hacked, if I may say so.
Mm-hmm. Nice. That's a battery. What's this? Ooh. Worth anything? Nope. Figured it might be worth a comment.
It looks like someone was simply using the Green Universe activists, and none of the orders came from Mr. Momoni at all. It could be that Frederick is ill, but it's more likely that someone had killed him long before the liner took off. And here is the anti-asteroid protection system. We don't even need to hack it, as it has already been done for us. Splendid. Now we only need to find a few rare parts.
Grabber. Ooh, microplasm. Well, that could be handy. Maybe. Ooh, careful now. Okay. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff still dotted around. Looks like I'm gonna have to build another grabber soon.
So, the main leader of the Green Universe is long dead, the other leaders are killed, and the crash was initiated by some unknown people who control the coffins. Sounds like a B action movie script.
Funny, I thought that was the point. Okay, so, we've got a whole bunch of stuff in my inventory at the moment, most of which I don't specifically need. So what I'm going to do, and I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to run all the way back to my ship, craft what I can craft of those two other bits, and then see what else
They tried to open the doors from the inside, but they got badly injured and lost too much blood. I want to believe that Breathedge is not involved in all this, but I must inform you that when you signed the contract for the funeral, you agreed to everything in the terms of service. To absolutely everything.
Yeah, isn't that the point of terms of service? Alright. So we'll go back, see what I can make.
Despite the obvious signs of some large-scale conspiracy, I still have the feeling that the catastrophe was accidental. I can't figure out what the hypothetical terrorists might have gained from the complete destruction of the liner. Most likely, the activists of the Green Universe were following orders to capture the liner and then simply screwed up, which is confirmed by some of our findings.
That's possible. But considering the Green Universe is... I don't know if they're technically a terrorist organization, but they sort of hell act like it. It seems a bit convenient that their entire leadership happened to be on board a ship that then fell apart. I don't know. Maybe I'm just paranoid. Right, so yeah, I need more filters for that. And I need 2 microplasm. Didn't I pick one up? Yeah, okay, so I've got 2 microplasm. Good. I need a magnet and I need an inductor. Great. I don't think I have either of those. Ooh. Navigator installed. I don't know what that's gonna let me do, but I've got it now, so... Okay. So I need... Where would I get... I don't know if it tells me. Found in shuttle debris. Obtained via grabber. So I've got to find broken shuttles. Okay. I've also got anti-asteroid protection. Okay, so we've got... So we've got the anti-asteroid protection. We also still need to get the filtration system, for which we will need 2 more filters. That's fine. That's okay. I can deal with that. Thinking about it, I shouldn't need that oxygen candle because we're never not in an area without oxygen. Drop you off. Okay, so we needed... Hang on, what was it? A magnet and an inductor and... Oh, and a did I have a compensator? I did have a compensator. But I didn't have an inductor. Okay, so I can craft an inductor. That's not an issue. No, it's resources, composite. So we need plastic and wire. Do I have any here, or we have to go wandering around for it? We've got a wire. No sign of any plastic though. Okay, so we need a piece of plastic and a magnet. So plastic and a magnet. I'm gonna need to find another piece of destroyed ship. I know for a fact I saw a magnet kicking around here somewhere. And there was a lot of plastic lying around. Too bright. No, that's resin, not plastic. And we just need a magnet. I know I saw one somewhere. Don't remember where. What the hell was that magnet? I may actually go back and have a look around the previous areas because... No, I already checked that, didn't I? Yeah, that one's already empty. If I'm going to build a filtration system, which obviously I need to... plastic. In fact, no, that's not plastic. That was rubber, but never mind. Where the hell was that magnet? I know I saw one. There. Oink. Okay. I know I saw one somewhere. Let me just double check something. Nah, there wasn't a filter system in here. It was just in that one room, I think. I just wanted to check. There's one tucked away that I missed. But it doesn't look like it. Yeah, okay. So we're going to need to check back a couple of the previous areas, because as I say, there was definitely filter systems on there, and I sort of... I noticed them, but I didn't know what they were for, so I didn't touch them. Because why else would you? Alright, so we need... We need another 2 filters. And we need a microplasm. And I'm not sure... We also need an inductor to be built. Yeah, and I'm not sure... Because it says on damaged ships, but I'm not sure how I get to damaged ships. Alright, so we got you. Why don't you just have, like, a cow there? Didn't I go past this place and there were just nothing? Doesn't seem to be anywhere or anything around here. Just, you know.
Oh, why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I do that? I think that's the question. It's just cows. For some reason the game seems to think I need to know that there's cows here. Bit random, but okay. Of course, there is a docking station somewhere. Ooh, careful, watch the thing. Docking stations aren't exactly big, but I didn't see one. Maybe there is one around here and I'm just being an idiot. Nope, can't see anything.
I don't think it's legal.
I don't care. Right. No, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Guess it is what it is, I guess. It's just something there and the game seems to think it needs to tell me about it. Random, but Huh? What you gonna do? Okay, so we got you over there, you over there. Let's stay away from that, because that's where the coffins are. Don't even know if this will... Oh, no, there it goes. Huh. Random, but okay. Okay, now we did... Yeah, we did check this place out, but I want to go back there again to try and grab some of the stuff I think I missed first time around. So... No, that's the wrong way. Positive I missed some stuff. Doink. Okay. So I sort of know what I'm looking for at least a couple of things now. I don't remember there being like a destroyed ship bit. So I don't necessarily know if I can fix that one thing I've currently got. But at the same time, you never know, right? What we're mostly looking for is that, because I'm positive I saw one here. Those filter things. I should probably take another one of them, because I'm probably going to need them for something. They feel important, which probably means I should take it. Alright, now I know for a fact there was at least one here. I gotta remember where. Or more accurately, I've got to wander around until I spot it. I could just be thinking about something else, but I don't think I am. I just need to remember whereabouts it was. No, nothing there. In that big room.
It's hard to tell anything from these remains. Come on, in you go.
Maybe I am misremembering it. But I could have sworn there was one here. Oh well. If there isn't, there isn't, but I could have sworn I saw something like that. If not, then we're just going to have to go out there into the world and find somewhere else. I also don't know if I'm going to need any more of those. There. Oh, repair tool. I knew there was one in here somewhere.
According to my data, this planetarium has the most detailed map of the galaxy. We could really use it right now.
Those my pictures? No idea. Don't need them anyway. I think there's another one in here. No. Okay. Still, I was right. I did remember that there was another one in here. I didn't think it was quite so far at the end of the area, but oh well, at least we can get out on the quick side now. Relatively. All right. Alright. So that's 3. So now we just need to find one more of them. We can build that module. And we also still need to find another of those ship things, whatever the hell they're called. I'm not sure where they'd be, because I don't remember any other downed shuttles or anything like that. But then there's a couple of areas we haven't checked yet, so... Okay. I don't really need both of these blasters. Drop one of them off at least. It gives me a bit more space. Okay. So, what else have we got? We've got a couple of question marks over there. Cows over there. So we'll try this way then. Seems to be like there is plenty of stuff around. Quite a lot of it is some distance away. Those look like automated turrets. That's probably not a good sign.
Watch the turrets. It looks like it's military police modules. Their shuttles were equipped with the best defense systems. If we can't find a working shuttle, we could at least try to remove some of their armor plating and patch up the holes on Normandy.
Oh, there it goes. Took long enough. Either these things are really tough, or I'm just very bad. Probably the second one. Actually, I think this gun I'm using on this is just really, really bad. I mean, considering the gun, like the handgun that I use, kills those things in one shot, or at least it killed the original ones in one shot. That could be that these are different models. Could be stronger. All right, let's see what we got in here. See what we can explore before we run out of time. Woo! Okay, we're in. Alright, so we need to keep an eye out for a lot of stuff.
Apparently, we won't find any survivors here either.
Are you surprised at this point? Because I'm really not.
Hey, a door! How unexpected.
Leave the sarcasm to me. Trust me, I'm much better at it. Don't know if I'm going to need another one of those, but you never know.
This container seems familiar. Isn't it the capsule containing one of those ugly cow chicken hybrids that you irresponsibly launched to the surface of the planet? I hope it was empty already, because there's no sign of the mutant itself.
That could be a problem.
These tracks don't bode well.
Well,
I can't imagine how hard the blow was.
Considering this game's tendency to build something up but then be a complete letdown as a joke, I'm not expecting this to go
It seems to be the only
anywhere.
way to get to the military shuttles. I suggest we turn back and try to find a safer place to loot.
Anti-grav. Ah, gravity modules. Inductor, compensator, and 2 batteries. Okay. Joy of joys. And gravity. That's 4 gravity modules. Fantastic. An inductor and a compensator, you say? Did I already have compensator? Did I already have an inductor? I have an inductor, I do. Okay, so I might be able to craft that off, but I needed the inductor and the compensator for other things too. Okay. Ah, I needed 2 batteries. I don't have 2 batteries? I do have 2 batteries. I just need a couple of pieces of wire, do I? Okay. Maybe. Some wire kicking about here somewhere. They wouldn't just. Oh, that's aluminium. Sure, saw some wire somewhere. Good enough.
Now you face a fine under Clause 867A of the
I'm not
agreement
even
for
doing
damaging
this.
the spacesuit with slime of an unknown origin.
Huh. Automatic travel through there. That was a thing. I don't know why we needed
These
to
are
do
the
that.
tracks of the survivors. It's a shame they are bloody.
Mm-hmm. Oh, locked doors. Guess we're going this way.
I've detected some signs of an unknown infection on this body. According to Intergalactic Regulation Number 6, you must take some samples. There is a chance that the death was due to a huge hole in his stomach, and there are no traces of infection besides common acne on his face. Still, it's better to be safe and send the sample to Earth. Otherwise, it might turn out like in 2020 with COVID-19, but only we will be the ones to blame.
Ah, topical humor. It's already out of date by the time you hear it. Actually, I wish that were true.
There was a
Never
real
mind.
massacre here not so long ago.
Indeed. As I say, this game's good at build-up that doesn't actually build up to anything, so don't
Judging by the
expect this
tangled
to end
footprints
anywhere.
leading from the cabin, the mutant attacked these unfortunate fellows and got drunk on their blood, which had a lot of something alcohol containing in it.
That makes sense. Okay.
I wonder if the inventor would have evaded criticism if he had made it in the shape of a female hand.
Maybe. Ooh. Oh no, actually I don't think I need another navigation chip. Keep that out of my inventory for now, thank you very much. Nope, I went too far. It's off to the side down here. Let's see how far we can get.
By the way, there's a chance that these are the only survivors besides us and your interlocutor with a strange accent. To be more precise, they were the only survivors until you launched a capsule with a mutant at them.
Mm-hmm.
What the? Run!
Okay, that was literally an
Definitely a
alien
mutant from
type
the
thing.
capsule. I hope it won't be able to get in there and come after us, but we'd better get out of here.
Fair enough. Ooh, hey.
By the way, we found the shuttles.
Yes, so we did.
All the shuttles are damaged. However, we only needed their armor plates in the first place.
That's true. We did. Alright. Well, unfortunately, it's just gone 6 o'clock, so we're going to have to leave it here for today. But, on the plus side, hey, alien cow thing that we saw for all of 1 second and will probably not be seen again because of how this game likes to do its jokes. But hey, we're making progress. I will say, chapter 4, which is basically what this is, very different from the first 3 chapters. I almost kind of wish that there had been an intermediate chapter where you had a bit of ship stuff and a bit of non-ship stuff to give you time to get used to it, but we've not got that, so, it is what it is, I guess. But, yeah, so there you have it. This is Breathedge Act 4. We'll keep going with it, because I don't know, how much more of the game there is left. I was under the impression that you had the 3 acts, but I get the feeling there might be more to it after Chapter 4 as well. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sold on the ship combat, and, I understand people complaining about that, because it's not good space combat. Good space combat is rare in games, actually. There's very few games that have actually pulled that off. Especially from a first-person perspective. Because it is you just sort of end up running around in circles, and the enemy can get behind you because the enemy can basically move better because, they're not working with kind of clunky control schemes and whatnot. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.